Hello dear students, good morning everyone. This is the first lecture related to first chapter motion in the sense of revision, and in this lecture today we will discuss about the two terms, that is motion and rest. And this one lecture especially for class 9th, for examination point of view, very important concept. When you just listen about the concept of definition, then everything will be clear. Just see. Motion means any object whose position changes continuously with respect to time and surrounding, then the object, or you say that body, is said to be in motion. Just see the definition concept. When the position of an object changes continuously. Here WRT means with respect to time and surrounding. Time and surrounding. Then the body is said to be in motion. This is the concept of definition. Listen again. When the position of an object changes continuously with respect to time and surrounding, then the body is said to be in motion. Just see what is the concept of definition. Suppose a body is at point A, at t is equal to 2 seconds. T is equal to 2 seconds, and after t is equal to 4 seconds, the body just reached at point B. The position here changes with respect to time. Here time at t is equal to 2 seconds, the body is at point A, and at t is equal to 4 seconds, the body is at point B. And one thing more about surrounding. Just see, if a point C is just surrounding to this object at point A, whose distance from this is 2 meters. This is the position of body A with respect to time and surrounding C. Here what? 2 meters. But after t is equal to 4 seconds, the position of body changes and the body reached at point B. But with respect to surrounding, the position of body also changes. Here with respect to C, whenever the body is at A, the distance is 2 meters. But when the body is at B, the distance here, that is 4 centimeters. And here time also what? Changes. It means with respect to time and surrounding, whenever the position changes, then the body is said to be in motion. And example of motion, very simple. Birds are flying in the sky. flying birds in the sky are an example of motion. Birds are flying in the sky and cars are moving on road. Cars are moving on road. There are so many examples related to motion, and just after motion the next concept is that is rest. Just note down this one. In definition of rest, only one thing is necessary. When the position of an object does not change. Here this one sense of concept does not, only when this concept is used in the whole definition of previous concept. Whenever the position of an object does not change continuously, then and the air continuously sense what? With respect to time and surrounding also. With respect to time and surrounding. Time and surrounding. Then the body. Then the object or body is said to be in rest. It means if body is at point A at t is equal to 2 seconds and further at t is equal to 4 seconds, the body is at point A. It means the body is in rest condition. Body with respect to surrounding here at point C, if the distance is 2 meters, then after t is equal to 2 seconds, the distance is 2, and when the time passes up to 4 seconds, the distance is what? Remaining same as 2 meters. It means the position of an object with respect to time and surrounding is same or fixed. Then the body, or you say that object, is said to be in rest condition. Example, there are so many examples. Book kept on table. Book kept on table and chair. Photo frame, etc. There are so many examples related to rest. Just note down. Just see, after this we will discuss about the concept of scalar and vector, because whenever the classification of physical quantity going on in this chapter, then some questions may be asked, which are the physical quantity are scalar and which are the physical quantity are vector. So just see what is the concept of scalar quantity and vector quantity. Very easy concept. And after the discussion about motion and rest, the main point of this chapter, that is scalar and vector. scalar quantity. All those physical quantity which have only one magnitude, it means there is no chance of direction, then such type of physical quantity are defined as scalar quantity. Those physical quantity which have only magnitude, it means no direction concept. No direction concept. Is defined as scalar quantity. Just see about the example. Distance, speed, time, work, energy, and electric current. And power is also not power, pressure. Power, you can say that also scalar quantity. See, distance, speed, time, work, pressure, power, energy, and electric current all are scalar quantity. In the given physical quantity, the two physical quantity having confusing concept, electric current and pressure. These two physical quantity having confusing in the sense of electric current. Just listen, electric current flowing in wire or flowing through wire in a straight direction, but also having a scalar concept. There is another concept that is not given in this definition. The concept, just listen, the physical quantity which do not follow the law of vector addition. About this concept you will learn in higher class, that is in class 11, but no matter to further discuss in detail, listen only. All those physical quantity which do not follow law of vector addition, that is also defined as what? Scalar. Electric current going through a straight line, also having magnitude, but do not following what? Law of parallelogram of vector addition. That's why this one is not a vector quantity. And here pressure sense, we are applying the force in a direction, but having a direction. The pressure is what? Scalar. Why the pressure is scalar? Just listen. When we apply a force to make a pressure on any object, then the distribution of force occurs in different directions. Due to the distribution of force in different direction, it means what? There is no finite direction of resultant force. So due to not a finite direction, the pressure is a scalar quantity. And then after this, next one, vector quantity. Vector quantity very simple definition, the same terms, those physical quantity which have, and here magnitude as well as direction both. those physical quantity which have magnitude and direction both is defined as vector quantity. And then after definition, example, there are so many examples of vector quantity. Displacement, velocity, acceleration, force, electric field, momentum, etc. There are so many physical quantity which are vector physical quantity, because in all these physical quantity having magnitude as well as direction. So just note down where is the concept. Just after the concept of distance and displacement, the next here distance and displacement classification. The distance means what? Scalar quantity, and displacement means what? Vector quantity. I am just going to explain what the concept of distance and displacement, how the numericals based on distance and displacement you have to solve out, and what is the basic difference between distance and displacement. Just see very easy concept about distance and displacement. When you just listen one thing, then everything will be clear. Distance means the total path length. Distance means the total path length between initial and final position. Very simple concept. The total path length, distance here, the total path length between initial and final position, between initial and final position. Very easy definition. The total path length between initial and final position is defined as distance. Its SI unit, SI means international here. Its SI unit, that is meter. SI unit is meter, and distance never becomes zero. Very important concept. Distance never becomes zero. In this way you can write, and its SI unit is meter, distance never becomes zero, and displacement, let's listen, the shortest path length, the shortest path length between initial initial and final position. The shortest path length between initial and final position, displacement may be positive, negative or 0. And the SI unit of displacement, SI unit of displacement is also meter. SI unit of distance meter and displacement also meter. Here distance always having positive value, never becomes 0 and also never becomes negative. So after distance and displacement definition, you will concentrate your mind. I am just going to solve some numerical based on distance and displacement. That is very important. And the concept of numerical, that is based on diagram. Based on diagram, just see. Just note down this one. Distance and displacement definition. Very easy concept. Numerical based on distance and displacement. Numericals based on distance and displacement. Easy concept about the numerical. This is first numerical based on direction concept. Direction concept, here east and here west, here north and here south. Listen about direction concept numerical. Suppose any object or any body starting movement and move towards east 4 km. Move towards east 4 km, that is from A to B, and further turn towards north, that is moving east up to 4 km and turn towards north and travel 3 km in north direction. This is 3 km up to point C. We have to calculate what? Distance and displacement. Distance and displacement. So distance here, just see the solution. I will explain about the numerical again. Distance is equal to 4 km plus 3 km, that is equal to 7 km. This is answer. Very easy concept. And displacement is equal to AC is equal to square root of AB square plus BC square, and AB square plus BC square means what? That is 4 square plus 3 square. Then AC is equal to 4 square plus 3 square means 16 plus 9 25, and the square root of 25, that is AC is equal to what? AC is equal to 5. AC is equal to 5 km. This is the concept of displacement. Very easy. Listen again. An object moving from point A and towards east travel 4 km and turn towards north, travel further 3 km. Then you have to calculate what? Distance and displacement. So distance means what? As defined earlier, the total path length. Here from A to B, that is 4 km, and B to C, that is 3 km. So 4 plus 3 means what? that is 7 kilometer. This is the value of distance. And displacement, as I explained, the shortest distance, or you say that the perpendicular distance between initial, this is the initial value and this is the final value, and shortest distance between initial and final, that is AC. AC is equal to, that is right angle triangle here, because east and north are at 90 degree angle. So AC is equal to square root of AB square plus BC square, and AB means what? 4 and 3, 4 square, 3 square, 16 plus 9, 25, and square root of 25 means what? 5. So displacement 5 kilometer and distance means what? That is 7 kilometer. And just after this, direction based numerical, a numerical based on circular path concept. Just see, very easy concept. Numerical based on circular, very simple concept. Suppose a body is moving on a circular track of radius r, then several types of numerical can be found on this concept. A body whenever moving on circular track of different radius, then calculate distance and displacement after half rotation, or after 1/4 rotation, or after 3 rotation, or after 2 complete rotation, or complete 4 rotation. Any types of question can be found based on this circular concept. So here the concept of diagram, this is the circle having radius r, and your O center, and A is the starting point. When the body is starting from A and after completing one round again reached at A, then distance and displacement. Listen again. First case, when the body is starting from A and after completing one round again reached at A, then what is the value of distance and displacement? So solution of this first case, in one complete round, in complete round, distance is equal to 2 pi r, that is circumference. Whatever the value of r given, you just put the value of r, and if you want, then put the value of pi in the terms of either 22/7 or 3.14. In both way you can solve out. The result will be same and correct. In one complete round, distance 2 pi r. If 2 complete round, then will be 2 into 2 pi r, that is 4. In 3 into 2 pi r, that is 6, and so on you can solve out. And displacement is equal to 0. Displacement is equal to 0. Why? Because the initial point and final point, both point here coincides. It means there is no gap between initial and final. It means initial point and final point whenever coincides, then always displacement will be 0. And second case, after half rotation, after half round rotation, no matter, you can write down, distance is equal to pi r, because when the body is starting from A and reached up to B, then half of perimeter, that is 1/2 into 2 pi r, 2 cancel out, 1/2 into 2 pi r, 2 cancel out, then will be pi r, and displacement is equal to this is r, and this one is also r. So r plus r, that is 2r, or you say that diameter 2r. Displacement is equal to diameter, or you say that twice of radius. And then third case, very easy also. After either 1/4 or 3/4, in both the cases, I'm just going to discuss. In 1/4 round, or 1/4 round, distance is equal to 1/4 into 2 pi r, that is equal to 2 1 2 2 4, that is equal to 1/2 pi r. And displacement, suppose body is just starting from A and to reach at point C here, then what is the concept of displacement? Then this one AC is the displacement, this one R and this one R, then displacement is equal to displacement. Very simple concept about displacement. When the body covers 1/4 round, it means 1/4 of a round, then displacement is equal to AC is equal to AO square plus OC square. This is, see here, AO square plus OC square, that is R square plus R square is equal to square root of 2R square. So AC is equal to R root 2. Whatever the value of radius, you just multiplied in root 2, then the displacement value will clear. And just after 3/4 round, 3/4 round, this is the last concept based on this type of numerical. In 3/4 round, distance is equal to 3/4 into 2 pi r, that is equal to 3/2 pi r. Very simple concept. When the body covers 3/4 round, it means the body is just moving from A to C and via B reached at point D. It means from A to D, that is 3/4 2 pi r, and 2 2 2 2 4, so 3/2 pi r. And displacement will be AD. Displacement will be, this is R and this is R, then displacement will be AD. AD means what? AO plus OD square, and AO and OD both value R and R, so R square plus R square, 2R square, then R root 2, or you say that root 2 R. Clear? In this way, any concept of numerical can be asked. So you will revise. If further any doubt, then you can ask. In next revision lecture, we will discuss about speed, velocity, acceleration, retardation, and so on terms. So this is very important to revise all the terms completely, either 2 or 3 times as you can. You must be revised for examination point of view. Thank you. Have a nice day.